Today I will showcase my final project for my EE151 lab. My project is a water level sensor. My main components are an ultrasonic sensor, a water level detector, an LCD display, an RGB LED, a button, and a potentiometer. The potentiometer, its only purpose is to make the LCD be more readable or less readable, depending on how much I put it. The button deals with the interrupt, but I'll get into that more later. Now, if I plug this in, it'll take a second to boot up. Now, my container for this is just a half coat water bottle, nothing really special. And all I have here is just water with salt. I threw some salt in it. Now, there's a little bit of water already on the sensor actually, and it's reading low. But this sensor reads one of four levels: empty, low, medium, or high. Currently, right now, it's empty, and the corresponding LED light to empty is white. Now, the LED will shine different colors for the different levels. Low will be green, medium will be yellow, and red will be high. Now, if I put this in here, it'll read low, and the light will shine green. Now, getting back to that button I mentioned earlier, this is my interrupt. When I click this, even if the sensor is in the water, it interrupts it. And what happens is the LED shines magenta and the water level reads nothing. It's just blank, if you can see that. Yeah, it's just blank. It has no letters, no nothing. And then when I let go, it goes back to normal. Now, if I want to throw in more water, let's throw in a lot more water. Let's see what this gives me. Now, I threw in a little too much for high, so I might as well. Oh, there you go. It was medium for a second. Unfortunately, I've done it right at the middle ground between medium and high, so I might as well just put in more to make it high. Now, as you can see, it goes high and the LED goes red. And as you saw earlier, it did go medium for a second. I just happened to put the exact amount of water where it was on the board between the two. That's unfortunate. But you understand the idea. Now, with the ultrasonic sensor, what this does is normally it just detects the distance, and I'm using that to detect the height of the water level currently in the container. And what I do is, since this container is really similar to a perfect cylinder, for math reasons, we're going to assume it is. And I measured prior to everything that the radius of this would be, about 3 centimeters. And what I did was I had this measure the height, and then I put it into an equation where it would give me the volume in cubic centimeters, and then I had it convert that into ounces. So now, if you'll detect or direct your attention to the serial monitor on my computer, it will now give me ounces once I move it into the proper place. And here, if you look, right here, I'm trying to match it up as best if I can with the water level, and over here it's reading about 4.5 or 4.8 ounces, give or take. It moves a bit because my hand's pretty shaky, but that's a fairly good reading. Now, that concludes my final project.